Pooli 8.2.0 is now in the app stores, and with it comes a few features. We've added something coming from a user, Mark. He asks for a suggestion. He says, I use floating devices to put 1-inch bromine tablets in for history and to help me try to learn how much opening one unit on the floater scale increases or decreases active bromine would be great. So I'm happy to report we've added a feature that supports that. If you navigate to the balance screen here in Pooli and you scroll down a little bit, you see this equipment section. So in here we've added things, some helpful tools like for tracking your pressure, your temperature, and water that's been added into the pool. Now you can add things for tracking your floaters. So you tap on that manage button, you go to tracking settings. You can see down on the bottom here, there's the add a feeder. So you can have up to 2 feeders for each pool. So we'll use this floater as an example. There's automatic feeders that have a dial, and then there's floaters like this, very common for distributing sanitizer. So you can see here that's 1 unit open, that's completely closed, and then that's 2 units open. And so we want to know, so you can have any custom floater in here. We'll pick this dial one because this is a dial floater, and it's got 0, 1, and 2, so we'll say it has a maximum of 2. Okay, you save that, and you can see here you can add another one if you have an inline floater and a inline feeder and a floater, for example. You can track both at the same time. But now when you go and you see your equipment screen, you see your floater's been added, and you tap on that, and over time you'll be able to see your floater settings. Right now it's not set, it's at 0. So let's increase that to 2. We're going to have it fully open and save that, and you can see we've added right here, once this goes away, there's I've added some tabs in the water, but it also shows, if you hold down on it, it'll show the setting where it's set. And I added those tabs yesterday, practicing debugging this and stuff. So yeah, you can show those things on the chart with you. You can look at your history. I tested this. You can manage your history here. So the floater is now set to 2. And that's great because now, after you've done a test, you'll be able to see your free chlorine and how it changes. So right now the free chlorine is marked at 0.73 in the water, and if I opened it from, let's say, 1 to 2, you'd be able to see that on that chart, that it went from 1 to 2, and then you'd also see this free chlorine start to drift up. So that's how you can see how your free chlorine relates to where your feeder settings are over time. So that's one of many features we've added in Pooli. I'll try to add some more of these helpful videos to show how to use some of the features that may be a little bit harder to find. So again, you go to this manage button here, tracking settings, and then add your feeders and floaters right here. For any sanitizer, it works for bromine or chlorine, and it'll track that appropriately. All right, thanks for watching.